What is going on, everybody? I hope you are all doing well, and I want to welcome you to my 6th video. One quick thing that I want to say before I get the ball rolling with today's topic is, for those of you who either work in a school or attend school, I hope that you have a great year. So for today's video topic, I would like to discuss to not take criticism from somebody who you wouldn't take any sort of advice from. At times, it is so easy for people to criticize other people for even the littlest things. And also, whether those people are familiar or not. And of course, being on the receiving end of criticism is tough. It's not fun. However, there are times where we will need constructive criticism in order to work on something and improve something that's either weak or not where we want it to be, in order to move forward, not make the same mistake, to reach that next level, whatever it might be where it pertains to you moving forward. However, not everybody gives constructive criticism, the good criticism, to help you learn. There are people out there, unfortunately, who strive and live to criticize everybody else and to just be a big ball of negativity, to bring no value and no positivity to others' lives other than to just bring somebody down. And I can say from personal experience that at times it can be difficult to decipher between constructive and good criticism or just overall negative and terrible criticism. But one way to figure out if somebody is giving you good and constructive criticism or just negative and poor criticism is think about and analyze who is giving you the criticism. Think about if it's somebody who you value and trust, or if it's somebody who you really don't value and don't trust. Also, think about if you would take advice from that person or if you wouldn't take any advice from that person. And if you think that you can take advice from this person and you think that they're trustworthy and they are there for your best interest, then yes, absolutely take that constructive criticism and run with it. However, if you think the opposite of somebody, where you think that they are not trustworthy and there's somebody that's not there for your best interest, don't take criticism from them. And I know people can be, kind of manipulative, saying, oh, this is for your best interest. This is the only way that it's going to work out, or listen to me because I know best, stuff like that. However, sometimes when people act like that and say things like that, it's because they create these own expectations of you in their mind. It's not necessarily what's best for you, but what's best for them. It fulfills whatever illusions or thoughts or visions that they have of you. And again, it's unfortunate and it's sad to think about the fact that there are people who will use that manipulation to make you think that what they're saying is for your best interest, when in reality it's the opposite and just to fulfill their own needs. However, even though we can't control how other people act, we can control what we choose to listen to and what we choose to tune out like noise. Some forms of criticism might appear stronger than other forms of criticism, but your ability to accept and decline certain types of criticism doesn't waver. It stays the same. So next time something like what I explained in this video happens, I want you to think about who is giving you that criticism. Would you take advice from that person? And is this person only saying these things for their own benefit? Thank you for tuning into this video and stay tuned for my next one.